Good afternoon, YouTube's man, always George Page, aka the Emperor of WMA Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, we had a big event last night. Another, this is the last big event for this month for in WMA, and it was PFL, I think number 10, and it was on pay per view. ESPN Plus. I often hear that ESPN Plus is trash, but I didn't watch this fight because the fact is, hey, I'm on a budget and it's about the end of the month and I can't afford to throw away any money like that. So anyway, this is a big fight that was on. This was main event for this PFL event, and that was Kayla, as I call her, High Job Harrison versus Larissa Pacheco. Now these two, this is going to be a third fight. And they've been opponents for quite some time. This is as Carissa and Kayla and Larissa been fighting since the PFL was started. They started around, I think, about 2018 when they had their first fight. And in that fight, Kayla won, And then they had a second fight, which was more or less a fight that was, for just climb up for the opportunity for a title shot. And that one also Kayla won. So, High Job Harrison, she takes these fights, like these world matches, like against Cindy Denoir, which is, I like Cindy, but she didn't have a chance. And then she beats Gia Fabian. And originally, it was supposed to be Larissa in that fight, but Larissa missed the weight. So they had to switch opponents and give the opportunity to Gia Fabian, who lost in the first round by submission. And then, Larissa was climbing up. She was beating a lot of opponents, knocking them out. Last fight, she really wore on this one chick right here. I mean, I watched that fight. You can watch PFL free on ESPN. And next thing you know, the last fight that Kayla had was against the striking Viking, Caitlin Young. And that fight where she just charged Caitlin and then, the referee just stopped. They could have kept on going. And then she's talking all this junk about all these Brazilians running track shoes like Chris Cyborg and Amanda Nunes. She trains with Amanda Nunes. You got to remember that. She trains with Amanda Nunes. And this fight was inevitable. They had to show it again. This is going to be their third fight. And Kayla, she's 2-0 over Larissa Pacheco. But like I said, I think these two women were just the top dogs in the division. I don't know why Larissa looks like a dude from the John Wick movies. So, people make comments about Larissa. People make comments about, Kayla. I know, I'm a muscle person, and she does have a good amount of muscle, but she's still just, something about her just cringy. So anyway, the fight goes on, and it was standing for the first part, and and with Kayla, she always trying to do these, try to do a takedown, and my man, the coach, who was commentating, because I would listen to him, he was commentating on the fight. I was listening to his commentation, and then I watched some highlights that they posted, and I think, really, Larissa was using good defense. Kayla got nose busted, but Kayla got a few good shots in. But Larissa just was the more better striker, and even on the ground, she was a little better. Now Kayla had a couple attempts with a couple of takedowns, and even a single leg takedown. But pretty much, even when she did have Larissa on the back, Larissa was still hitting from off her back, using and even had a couple of submission attempts with a triangle here and a choke and a rear naked choke, and and even guillotine. And one thing I want to know about PFL, they don't let you use elbow strikes, and that's crazy. That could have made the difference of maybe the fight in it early, in favor of Larissa. But she was confident. Larissa was certain that she won this fight. And, I can't blame her. You put on a good performance. And then when it was announced, the winner was Larissa Pacheco. And you can really see the dismay in Kayla Harrison's face. Yeah, she, I think, it's just, Larissa's been in the game for a long time. She even fought in the UFC some years ago. And, and then come to here to PFL, now become the lightweight women's champion. And getting $1 million. So you got to think about it. $1 million is a lot of money when you take it back to Brazil. But anyway, I want to say congratulations to her. She earned this opportunity. She put in hard work, put in time, and then she has a win over, Kayla High Job Harrison. She defeated her, gave Kayla her first win, and now, like I said, she has some big money out of it. $1 million. And that's usually, like I said again, I remember a dear friend of mine, she went to Brazil and, she was going through something that since like $20. And that $20 can jump peninsula, really jump, really good. Went over there, some places like other countries, especially that the American dollar costs more. So what's next up for Hype Job Harrison? Well, this loss is something, she's the face for the PFL. So, she's going to take some time off. We may have to, she might be watching on a 48-hour suicide watch. And, I think the kids may have to stay with her mom for a while. But like I said, she's still young. She's still developing. She just has to work on her standing game, better striking, maybe get some new coaches to work with that. But like I said, now she has to, come up from the bottom. They probably give a few soup can fights just to build up her confidence again. But like I said, congratulations to all the champions who have either retained their titles, became new champions, and PFL. Like I said, I didn't watch it. Like I said, it's on pay-per-view. But like I said, PFL is now, this is the end of its season because PFL is a seasonal organization. It's not like other organizations like UFC, Bellator, Invicta, who pretty much, are busy year round just about. It's seasonal. It starts a good part of the, I think, early spring, and then ends by the, late fall, So, we're going to be a little bit quiet for a while. And one thing about PFL, I got to give them this, they do give their fighters a little money on the side while they're sitting out. So, a couple $1,000s a month, that's pretty good. That's what the average person gets who does have a job sometimes. But like I said, congratulations to the new PFL Women's Lightweight Champ, Larissa Pacheco. Like I said, I think she might hold this title for a while. Possible, there's some other up-and-comers that might be a possible threat. She just, in that same card, Asper Ladd beat Julia Budd. I didn't see that fight. And I got to see how did she beat her. I mean, Asper Ladd, I think she's going to get the big push because she's a new hot job from a UFC fighter who jumps over here, beats a former Bellator champion. But like I said, I don't know. It's all depending on how things go. But like I said, congratulations to Larissa Pacheco. Best of luck to Kayla Harrison. You got derailed. And that's what I meant, the Joker. Anyway, this is man, Lloyd George Page, a.k.a. the Emperor of WWE Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.